Terry Jenoure, the afro-Caribbean child of the Bronx, lives in northern Massachusetts. I had heard of Terry and her impulsive style that blends free forms of jazz and ancient fiddling expressions. I call on Terry. She opened the door.
I grew up in the Bronx, New York. First the South Bronx as a young girl, and then the East Bronx, and went to school there until I was 16. Started playing the violin in the 5th grade. That's what I did. I remember having a rented violin until I decided to audition for music and art, and then my parents, we lived in the projects, hardworking parents, and they pulled it together and bought me a violin. And that's the violin I play today, some maybe 50 some odd years later. I tend not to assume any kind of ethnomusicology knowledge, and so I always talk about my music in terms of the influences that have, that I've had, and I know that there have been so many. I grew up with a mother, a Puerto Rican mother, who is the best dancer in the Western Hemisphere, okay? So I grew up with a mother who held me while she danced in the kitchen, even up until the time I was maybe 12 or something. I can remember if she heard salsa, merengue, anything that was Latin, especially Puerto Rican or Cuban, she'd grab me and I was her partner. And people tell me that when she went dancing as a young person, that she could make bad dancers look good. So I loved, that was part, and the more you know about Puerto Rican music and Cuban music and Caribbean music, the more you understand that it's African music. If you listen to African music and you take away language and you just listen to the music, that's what it is. So that's in my blood. So there are a lot of influences that come through me. When I was 14 or 15, I heard John Coltrane for the first time, and I was a music student, a violin student at High School of Music and Art. I heard John Coltrane. He had just died at the time, and they were doing a whole, honoring of him through music on the radio. And I remember being in the living room and hearing it and being out of my body and saying, "That's me, that's me. Whatever that is, that's me." And I've always had a taste for more abstract forms of music that also had underneath them the pulse of Africa and the Caribbean. The pulse, but not the strict. Nothing strict for me. We almost didn't see each other today. We made it by the skin of our teeth. That music is coming out of me, and that it's not coming through my eyes on a page or in my head as memory. No, it's coming through me, through my bloodstream. But some things are meant to be. But some things are meant